So my friends, thanks for being here. Now today I'm going to bring you a few messages, a few pieces of guidance for the week beginning on the 17th of July 2023 and going until the 23rd of July 2023. And you see, while I was shuffling the cards earlier, the energy was about keep going where you put or which direction you put your mind and put your focus, because energetically, yes, we are in the middle of the summer, but what Spirit says that, you got up to this point, you got to this point, you just need to keep going. Even if you have felt since the beginning of the summer, May and June, that life has been a little bit rough, you have been tossed this way and that way, and then moving forward, you will feel a couple of times before the end of the summer, until the end of the summer, a few times you will feel that life is tossing you this way and that way. It's like a boat, like being on a boat, and then we don't feel grounded, we are going this way and that way, but energetically you are in the middle of something, and once you got to this point, you are not turning back, you don't have any other choice but then moving forward. You will squeeze through, you will go through. Your job is to maybe not necessarily talking about your dreams, about your ideas, or sharing tips or asking for advice, because we could have the side conversations from other people, other situations. They would take the energy away from you, but then your job is to really go after what is really, really important for you. You will not be misguided, you will not be mischarged, like shortchanged, okay? As long as you are going with your own mission. It feels that now, even if we are in the middle of the summer, it feels like this is the last quarter, okay? Last quarter before we get to the autumn term, the last quarter when you have the chance and the opportunity. And if you are not taking the ride, if you are not taking the opportunity, then a little bit later in October and November time, you will feel a little bit sorry for yourself. And then you will wonder and you will think that, oh, maybe I should have done something, I could have done something, I could have looked into, I could have prepared a little bit more. But what Spirit says that as long as you have started something, whether it is with your intention, with your ideas, or already taking actions, you are on the right path. You will not be misguided, you will not be put to a different place, but you will be kept on the track where you are right now. Now, you might feel this week that the energy, the wind is blowing this side and that side. So one day, even literally, we could have the wind blowing from one direction, and then the other day from a different direction. But then also energetically, things are changing very quickly, very rapidly. And then by now you have learned that you are not taking things as seriously as you did before, and more of taking things with a pinch of salt, not taking things as seriously as before, and that is giving you a little bit lighter energy, more breathing freer, and more rest assured. And even if you don't know the exact objective outcome of your plan or your ideas, but then you are more convinced that you are on the right path. You just need to keep going. You need to keep the internal conversation, that inner conversation, very positive, very high energy. And then even when things are very rapidly changing around you, people come and go, situations change, the clouds change. One moment it's sunny, the next moment is a little bit overcast, but then you know that it is changing very quickly, and then most certainly we are not making a big fuss about that, Now, so let's see what we have in the cards. I'm using the cards, the Earth Magic cards, and let's see what we have. More of this week, the second part of the week is more of the reflection. First part of the week is financial conversations, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, financial conversations. We need to look forward a little bit more, 2 or 3 or 4 weeks ahead. So the financial matters are important here, not taking things or really evaluating what people tell you, and not taking it, not. So it's like the word, what I'm sensing here is that you will not be misguided. People cannot take advantage of you how they might have done up to this point. After that you started giving out the signs, April, May, June time, that now I am having a different conversation with you, okay? So that is what I feel. But then the second week of the part of the week is about again, shifting energy and changing and getting ready for the time what is coming in 2 or 3 weeks time. Okay, so now we are planting the seeds, a new beginning, a new energy looking through, and then for some really tying up a few situations and conversations. If you feel that you have been delayed the last 2, 3, 4 months, you have been delayed, things will come to the conclusion, because what belongs to this year, especially the first part of the year, we cannot take it further. That needs to remain there. Okay, so it's still the clearing out space, the clearing out conversations, settling the energies, like after the mini tornado, the sand is up in the air, the situations have still a few impact on us, but it's more settling, so that we are able to start taking different energy in and different breath in, because we need to get ready for the second part of the year. I know it's the middle of the July now, but it feels that it is still now we are moving into the second, and it's an elevated energy. So those of us who have been working with the energies, most certainly it's going to be a higher, more intense, more productive, action-based focus, not diddling here and there, sidetracking ourselves, none of those things. Okay, so the result is going to come to us in November and December time, more individual, more rebellious, and going after the things without hesitating, without procrastinating, without waiting, without fainting, all those things. Now, eagle, communion, how wonderful, because earlier when I was shuffling the card, I don't know whether you can see these, while I was shuffling the cards, this card came out already, the eagle, communion. And the communion is with your own heart, with your own heart energy, with your own soul, with God's source, with spirit source. And then finally, you have woken up, and then you are really following, you are really taking things seriously, not just thinking about things and not just dwelling here and doing little actions, taking little actions, but then you are really taking, you see the big picture, you see the big vision, you hold it in front of you, and then from that space you are going after things. Now, as I'm saying this, spirit is giving me a big red apple, and then as if the red apple is the whole world all together. So you are given the whole world, everything is possible, the opportunities are there in your hand. You just need to keep going with the energy. Okay, so communion, also the eagle flies very high, and they can see a lot from above, so us seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so I hope it resonates with you. Let me know. I am Zsuzsanna Medium. You can find me on www.zsuzannamedium.com. It's always 9 letters, ZSUZSANNA, and medium.com. And check out all my other pages. Social media page is always Zsuzsanna Medium. So here we go. That was our energy take for this week, from the 17th of July on to the 23rd of July 2023. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate if you comment, if you have any question or any comment you want to add under these recordings, or even liking and sharing and following my pages. So thank you very much, and check back later. Thank you. Thanks. Bye.